Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're all well. Okay, so back in Mon Bazou, and yeah, obviously in the last one, I had to abort it really early because I was having some frame rate issues. I have been reminded though, so thank you, Vexed, for reminding me. I need to put the cars away. I've got too many cars out of the garage, and that's affecting frame rate. And also, my goodness. So, yeah, we didn't lose a single one. So thank you for that, Boar Guild. When you've got enough potatoes, you can just fill that up with the seeds and the count doesn't go down. So, bit of a an exploit. But, yeah, it's that means I never have to plant potatoes again. I had no idea about that. So thank you for that, Boar Guild. So what I've done, I've given Martin a ring. Who gives you a lift into town, and that's the point actually. So I do need to turn the effects volume off. That was the chainsaw sound, by the way. So yeah, in today's episode, we're gonna go and grab the Capri. Here he comes. Bring that back, and then yeah, hopefully the frame rate will improve a lot. Right, and he does actually. No, I haven't got any local. Hello, mate. How you doing? You alright? So he plays music really, really loud, and yeah, so that's why I've had to turn the effects off. How you doing, mate? It's been a long time, hasn't it? Yeah, it is at quite the elevation here, isn't it? That's exactly what he means. Yeah, so I usually keep the Capri in a garage somewhere or just at the racetrack. But yeah, I used it and I've completely forgotten about it. So yeah, that's on me, the low frame rate in the last one. It is running fine now, so we're currently at 80. But I did try and jump into it yesterday to record an episode. And yeah, obviously I was having the same problem because I hadn't seen that comment yet. It's really difficult keeping up with comments. I wish that there was a way of going full time on YouTube and being able to keep up with every single comment on the way there. But I don't beg for comment, so it makes me feel slightly less guilty. Cheers for this, Martin. I really appreciate it. So, yeah. Our Capri is over there. So, car in front of you there, mate. Okay. This will do here. Cheers. Thank you. Right. Have a good one. See you later. I bought him some alloys, but he didn't fit them. Yeah, so we'll go and get the Capri. I think the buggy's alright to be left out. Yeah, so as for vehicles being out at the moment, we've got the buggy down there somewhere. No, down the next one, and the Capri there. So I'll see you in the Capri. Okay, and I have a. What's happening? I'm leaving this in because this is strange. Right, for some reason it's coming up with that. So let's go with this one, shall we? Might be a little bit easier to drive. There we go. And steering's working. Can't use your H shifter, Jolly. Handbrake's on. Did I just stall it? I did indeed. Right, I have actually got the 6-car garage over here. So because I very rarely use the Capri, I'll just bung that in one of them. And yeah, so we hit another milestone on the channel. So I've now got over 1 million views. And yeah, so thank you everyone for boosting that number up and getting me somewhere that I'd never thought I'd be. And yeah, I rarely beg for subscribers, hence the little video on my YouTube page. But yeah, I asked whether some people could convert so that I could get to 5,000 subscribers by Christmas Day, and yeah, we're now almost at 6,000, so 5,995, I think, as I record this. It's just utterly berserk. So thank you everyone for giving Johnny a chance and yeah, making his year. 'Tis the season to be jolly. That's not the right one, is it? There we go. Oh no, what have I done? Right, there we go. So let's go and grab the buggy now, because I do love that thing. So we'll grab the buggy, take that back, and yeah, it should improve frame rate. So we are going to go to the racetrack in this episode, as long as it's in the thumbnail. And yeah, we'll take it round. But I'm no racer or anything like that, so don't expect mad numbers, but I will try. Right, let's go and grab the buggy. The buggy probably is my favourite vehicle on here. It definitely beats being on foot, doesn't it? And of course I've got all these assets around as well, and I know it's wasteful, but let's just drink that. And I need to take the dog food back down to Mel's, because otherwise, yeah, Leo's not going to run all the way back here for a drink or whatever. Right, have some lights on. And poutine. Let's go and see Chef quickly. I'm playing so many different games at the moment, and a lot of them have got face tracking. I always look around as if it's going to work. Hello, Chef. How you doing, mate? You alright? I'll have one of these. Cheers, buddy. See you later. Short and sweet. I could actually make face tracking work on here, but it'd be really awkward when I got out the car because it would still be active. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that. So I can make it so that my face emulates a mouse. Not the animal. Starry night. Do the signals actually work on it? Apparently so. Has it even got lights on the back? No. But then I suppose it's just the dash, isn't it, that's been nicked. Oh, understeer. Understeer galore. Oh, sorry, rabbit. I'm glad there isn't a statistic of how many times you've hit that rabbit, because, yes, it would be many. And I'm just going to put the buggy in our normal garage, because I love it. Actually, no, because I've got 3 vehicles out already, haven't I? So if I put this in the garage now, then that means that it's the same amount of vehicles out that I had in the first place. Yeah, so when you put vehicles in here, the reason why they added garages is it means that less assets need to be loaded up. Here we go. Right, lights off. Engine off. Nice. Close that up. Perfect. Yeah, so that potato hack is absolutely excellent, because obviously I've been doing a row of potatoes so that I didn't have to worry so much. We've got emergency seeds here as well. So if you're just starting out, have some emergency seeds, but have them quite far away from the bunker, because otherwise when you harvest, it, yeah, automatically adds them and you lose your emergency seed. So we've got some emergency seeds dotted all over the place. Right. 96, so 370. 100%, 370. Legend, absolute legend. Right, so cheers for that again, Borghild. Cheers, Vexed, as well. Right, we'll close that for now. Okay, let's get some sleep, and then we'll take the car down to the racetrack in the morning. I don't want to go down there at midnight. We'll take our buddy down there as well. We'll take Leo down with us, because why not? Right, Leo, you want to come out with us today, mate? There we go. Give him a treat. Don't need that. I'll have one of these, and I've got an empty tray here. Nice. Right. Leo. Here he comes. Straight through the door. Oh, my poor Alsatian. So I used to have a Alsatian. She was absolutely lovely. And yeah, she almost went straight through a door once. My patio door. So obviously all glass. And she saw something in the garden. And I think she'd been asleep. And she woke up a little bit mad. Saw something in the garden and just bolted. And my goodness, I thought she was going straight through it. But luckily she didn't. But yeah, it must have hurt so much. Because obviously it was her nose that hit it first. So then I had to put some tape on it. Like roughly at eye level so she knew. But yeah, I don't think she realised before she hit it. So she hadn't even started slowing down. She was just full pelt. So when we get there, I'm going to put the traction control on a little bit. So if I sound like a broken record, it's because the last time I tried to record this, I abandoned it roughly here. So I can't remember what I said in the episode that I just abandoned and deleted. And the actual episode last that went live as well. And I am driving slow because, yeah, just after abandoning it, I crashed into this ditch, couldn't get it out of the ditch. And, yeah, decided to just quit the game without saving. Have we got a PC down here? Can't even remember. We'll have a little tour of this base quickly because, obviously, yeah, I do love this game. I hope that the next update is much bigger, of course. But the amount that it's selling for, about 12 quid, I think, it's definitely worth it in my opinion. So this video was never sponsored, or this series was never sponsored. I paid for this out of my own money. Right, so we've got about a third of a tank. So let me quickly show you around this place. So yeah, we've got 2 garages where you can park vehicles. Oh yeah, I've forgotten about that as well. So you've got a banger car, and if you want to on Sundays, I'm not going to do it today, you can sign up for this and then do a little destruction derby. But yeah, I've done that. It's not that much fun, really, especially with Leo running around. Okay, and then in here, obviously you've got the compressor, you've got a thing where you can change your tyres. I bought this storage, and then they're the track times. I'm fairly sure that I showed them. It's really confusing. I'm fairly sure I showed them though, and that. And then through here, yep, we've got a computer, so I could save it and pass time. I could also get change, so let's have purple. There's a bed too, and a place to charge the console, but we haven't got that on us today. And yeah, that's all that we had for so long to show the next vehicle. Okay, Leo, and I still don't know what this is. I don't know what this means. Austin? No idea. So if that's a YouTuber, can someone let me know? Right. So let's do the drag race first. Oh, bugger it, I didn't do this. If I do that, get out this side. So we'll have just a little bit of traction. 2 will be enough. And I'm just going to reset that so that it's normal. Just in case anyone else wants to see how useless I am. Okay. And the drag strip is t'other end. Yes, we'll do the drag strip, then we'll do the loop. And just have a little look. I think I got one in on camera from here. Okay, Leo, you holding on, mate? Was that second gear start? Right, 8, 5, 2, 6. So let's why isn't ABS working? Yeah, I need to sort the ABS out, don't I? It's useless. Okay. Right, so let's have a look at the drag time. Wow. And that was a second gear start, so that's quite impressive, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed with that, actually. Impressed enough that let's try again and try a little bit harder. I might have to go into the other camera angle, because I keep trying to look around with my head and that doesn't work on this game. It doesn't need to be in the game, by the way, face tracking. I'm not moaning. We've got NOS as well. I'm not using it. I think we did worse that time, but that's all right. I did start in second gear, so the reason why I started in second gear, I'm not trying to make excuses, is because yeah, I usually set my right paddle up as the handbrake, but when I'm doing sick drifts, and yeah, obviously in this game it's not set as that because I can't use my H shifter. Right, so the first one we won't get a very good time for. So the first one I'm not going to try so hard, but we'll try and do the oval a couple of times, see what kind of time it gives on that, and then be laughing. So basically the first one is just like setting up yourself for a rolling start. Right, here we go. So the reason why it's saying new best is because I've never put this car around the oval. Yeah, obviously this is very light. The rear seats aren't in, by the way. Leo does have weight to him, as does the passenger seat, and as does his bed. So if you wanted to be competitive, obviously don't have Leo in the car, and yeah, just take off unnecessary parts. I'm pretty sure I messed around with it before and took off all the body panels as well, because obviously they all weigh stuff. You can't take the steering wheel off. Seeing as Santagoat's got a good sense of humour, I would love it in the future if instead of having the steering wheel you could just have a wrench, because obviously one of the steering wheels available is a grinding disc, which would be lovely, wouldn't it? Okay, so I feel like I'm going around in circles here. terrible, Johnny. Let's go over and see what that's like. I know that that wasn't impressive, but just to get a rough idea. My goodness. We'll have a look. So this is seriously quick, this car. No suspension change. So it has got the good suspension on it, but I haven't tuned it, so it's all still standard, the suspension. Same as the camber, ride height, all that kind of stuff. That's very impressive. Yeah. Exceptionally. Okay. So let's chuck it round the track then, haven't we? So I wasn't expecting this, genuinely. So it doesn't feel that quick. It doesn't feel that impressive. So that's the oval start line. So if I go around the corner here. So I'll probably mess this up. But we can get just a rough idea, can't we? Hello? Oh, flipping hell. You don't have to use the clutch, by the way, so if you don't use the clutch, then it still changes gear. I've forgotten it. There we go. Undulations. Can you imagine the torque steer that you get from this? I think the traction control's on just a little bit too much, so it's kind of straightened me out a little bit when I'm accelerating because of the traction control, and yeah, well, I'm not kind of used to it. Right, so 52.5 roughly, but with a flying start. Let's see what we can do. I bet I'll mess this up now. It's very difficult when you know 3 people are going to be watching. It's weird though. So many years ago, so when I was a kid, me and my dad used to quite often play pool. Yeah, like snooker. But yeah, pool in pubs, and he was well, still is amazing at pool, but not when anyone's watching. So I'd know whether I was going to beat him just because of how busy the pub was. And right, so 49. We'll try one more. I'd know instantly. And yeah, when people used to start watching, because yeah, he is very good. When people used to start watching, yeah, I buggered it up. He'd go to poo, and but then I suddenly became amazing at it. It was very strange. But yeah, with this kind of stuff on YouTube, I just always terrible. Right, so let's have a look at the board now. Sorry about that, Leo. Track. Very, very good. So that one, scrap. I think the only thing that I did wrong was I had some potatoes in the back. But apart from that, yeah, so I could have done a lot better. But I'm thoroughly impressed with it. Right, back in second. Right, sorry about that. I had to clear my throat. I think I'm getting a cold, which is lovely. Right, so we'll take this back home now, and I might think about coming back, maybe even off camera if I get some time where I've got free time. Go round without Leo and see whether with my skill I can beat the scrap Koenig. So basically the scrap Koenig is like my race Koenig. It's as fast as I can make it. We didn't use NOS once either on any of them races. Yeah, and I don't get jealous or anything, so if anyone wants to, on my Discord, if anyone wants to post their times, I'm not going to rage quit and kick you out or anything like that. It's interesting to see, yeah, what people manage in these vehicles. Sorry, mate, I needed fuel. What side is it on? I think it's on that side. Probably not though, is it, Leo? Yes, it is. Nice. You can't use this one, by the way. Yeah. Peasant fuel. One of my friends has got a remap on his car, and he has to use high octane or something, and my goodness, it used to really annoy me having to drive all over the place for this certain fuel. And then yeah, because like it wasn't always available, and because the car just runs like a dog apparently without it, he ended up getting a 20-litre jerry can in the back, a metal jerry can, and start off with it kept falling over and making loads of noise, but then after that you just get sick of the sound of the petrol just sloshing around. But yeah, I don't blame him, it's a bloody nice car. Right, we'll quickly check in here. I doubt there'll be anything, but I like to keep on top of the bills just in case. Right, Leo, you alright, mate? And let's go. Yeah, so frame rate absolutely fine now. I do need to go round, clear up all this junk, because obviously all them assets are going to be affecting performance. You can turn grass off, which I have, so yeah, another thing if you've just got the game or whatever, when you're planting the trees, it's good to turn the grass off. Yeah, so I think if I'd have put the traction control on level 1, we probably would have done a little bit better. But I do think this has got, yeah, much more potential than I thought originally. I do think this is capable of being the fastest car on the game for someone like me to drive anyway. Right, Leo, you alright, mate? I still haven't decided on the colour. I still haven't looked at the different colours that were available on this model of Mitsubishi. Oh no, I've done it again. The Mitzi Colt. I can't help it. Just can't help it. We need some window tint on this. I haven't got any on me, but yeah, we need to tint the back windows at least, don't we? Yeah, it's a proper sleeper. Is it? To me, it looks like a kind of granny car. And then it's the fastest that we've got. Amazing. Right, Leo, let's quickly sort your water out, mate. And yeah, we'll run up here and see whether our tank's full. So I can already see that, yeah, we've got excess maple syrup. All these trees are connected. That row there isn't yet. So what I'd like to do is plant another grid of trees. How many have we actually got here? Right, so there's 6 there when that's grown. So yeah, we might just go that way so that we don't affect this road that comes in here. Anyway, right. Yeah, so that's full up. So in the morning, that can go down to Thingy Bob. Eric. I've got to be careful because Leo's probably running around. God, I'd love a bit of land. This size land would be amazing. I'd happily start off in a caravan as well. But then, if my brother built a garage like that, if my brother built a garage like that, I'd say, is there any chance you could do the same again, but just not have a massive door on the front? And then I'd live in it. I think you can do two-tone on the garage now as well. Two-tone paint. I don't remember painting these white, but I must have done. Anyway, right, so I'm going to leave this one here because, yeah, it's just gone over 30 minutes. So thanks for joining me, everyone. I am really sorry about the last episode being short, so I do take responsibility for that. That was my fault. I had too many vehicles out. So obviously we got the PRINZ, and when we got the PRINZ, I really should have put one of the other cars in storage. So we had lots of assets out. Leo, out of the road, mate. Come on. And yeah, then that last episode wouldn't have had to be abandoned. Anyway, right, so thanks for joining me, everyone. Really do appreciate each and every view. And if you've liked this, please feel free to join me in the next one. So, cheers, everyone, and bye for now.
Platform 17 for the 1832 South Central service to Brighton, fast to East Croydon, then Red Hill, Gatwick Airport, Three Bridges, Aldcombe, Haywards Heath, Wivelsfield, Burgess Hill,